So, happy Tuesday. It's the day after Memorial Day. Spent a lot of time with family this weekend. It was awesome. We went to Ramona. We had a pancake breakfast with our church on Monday. That was fun. Hung out with the kids a ton on Sunday. So, just overall, it was a good weekend. I had a lot of fun. I don't do a ton of 3-day family weekends very much, so anyway, it was good. I had a lot of fun. I'm on my way now. It's Tuesday morning over to Starbucks in Oceanside to have a one-on-one with a guy from B&I. One-on-one is basically where you talk about your business, they talk about their business, and you just kind of learn more about what each other does so that you can refer business to each other or give business to each other. So I got episode 30. I gotta figure that one out. 30 to record today. Ooh, that's a good one. 30 backwards. 30. Anyway, I gotta record episode 30 today for the vlog, which would be cool. I still don't know where I'm gonna go. I'll figure that out. I'm probably gonna go hang out at Starbucks for a bit and get some stuff done. And dang, I forgot my microphone. And I've decided to start producing these videos, actually airing them daily. So I'm gonna get super scarce on the editing, and like I said the other day, I think this is month 6 or 7, so it's almost June 1st, which means I have a full 5 months from this year and a full month from last year, because I started the beginning of December of 2016 recording daily, and I have produced on the internet nothing video wise. I just record, and it's been fun to kind of see what I've learned. I've edited a few, but I haven't put any of them out just because I wanted to learn and just see what I did and how it looked, and thinking about it. And I realized you just need to do. I keep telling myself that I can't just sit around and wait for me to become a pro video editor or have the time to do it. I just need to do it. So if you're watching this, hopefully tomorrow on Wednesday, this is not the first vlog of my life. This is episode 180 or 181. I just haven't produced the other videos yet. Put them out there. I keep saying produce, but basically put them out. And I don't know that I ever will. Anyway, we'll see. But for now, I've been recording this for 6 months, and I'll just call this vlog number 1. So happy day after Memorial Day. So it's interesting. There's always a I want to say a rogue homeless guy on this corner here. I'm getting off on El Camino and 78 here in Oceanside, and there's always, maybe a panhandler is a better word for it. There's always a guy standing there with his little cardboard sign saying, homeless or have kids at home, starving. And I'm going to say 1 out of 20, maybe 2 out of 20, 1 out of 10, whatever, is legit. The rest of them, I feel dirty themselves up and kind of limp around and ask for money because they know it's a good spot. I mean, right now there's 15 cars at this light. So they have a pretty good chance of seeing a lot of people, and almost every time I've been here, I've seen guys on this corner getting money from people, whether it's $1 or a couple bucks or a granola bar or whatever. The funny thing is, okay, number one, I'm not going to judge because I know people need a lot more than most people understand. And my point is, though, so number one, don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge these people. But it's funny how many times I've seen people here asking for money, and then 5 or 10 minutes later, I see them somewhere, and they're a completely different person, because there's a Starbucks nearby here that I've met people for work at, and right after I see them here standing on the corner, maybe 10, 15 minutes later, I'll see them over at Starbucks buying a $7 drink. If you're homeless and you're asking for money to go buy a $7 Starbucks, you're probably not really that in need of cash, or else you have a really big addiction to caffeine. And good for Starbucks for having something that's that addictive, right? Ironically, that's where I'm going right now. But I think it's funny how good of an opportunity it is for somebody to stand on these highway corners and ask for money. The other day I was getting off on the other direction on the same street, and somebody was asking for money, and somebody was nice. They actually had a little bag of food. I don't know what it was exactly. I could tell that there's probably like a granola bar and an orange or something in there, you know, like a healthy snack. And the guy in front of me was holding traffic, but he was giving his food to this guy who was standing there. So that was awesome. I wasn't gonna honk because he was doing that, but a lot of people behind me were honking and getting mad because the light's super long and it's hard to get through it, and he was holding up traffic to give food to this guy. So that's awesome. What sucks though is I kind of wanted to see what happened. So the guy in front of me gave the food, and then he drives off, and I was kind of going slow, seeing what would happen, and the guy looks at the bag of food and chucks it in the bushes because it wasn't what he wanted. He wants money. And so that goes to show me that about 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 of these guys are basically just in it for the quick cash, and they know they're probably going to get a couple $100 standing on a corner like this. So, you know, I kind of feel bad for the actual homeless guys who are standing here trying to get cash, because people probably see that and then they don't want to give money to those who actually need it. Just I'm at a Starbucks here. That was cool. I met with Brian for like an hour and a half and really dove into what he does in his business. And he's a cool guy. He's been from Minnesota and been doing this for a while, and seems pretty talented. So I'm excited to work with him. And then spent the last hour after that just kind of planning out my video number 30. So I'm excited to go record that right now. We're actually gonna do a Volkswagen place in Oceanside that I heard of a long time ago, but I didn't actually know existed in Oceanside. There you go. Gonna go record number 30 at J-Bugs in Oceanside. So go see if we can find that place. They basically do parts, products, things like that they sell to Volkswagen owners. So if you're gonna restore an old Bug or a bus, something like that, whether it's an engine, a bumper, electrical parts, things like that, they provide all the parts for you to do. So I got some cool tips for them. They're actually doing really well. They almost have 12,000 followers on Facebook, a really good website, and a lot of good stuff going on. So hopefully we can give some good tips for people following along on our vlog series here and helping them master their social media marketing skills through Facebook. So anyway, let's go find J-Bugs. Alright, I just got to the J-Bugs building. It's very industrial here. Obviously, I was kind of expecting that, but they don't have any, they don't even have branding on the side of their building. So unless you knew their actual address, you'd never find this place. It's crazy. I used to work in an industrial place, kind of like this. Here's kind of a quick view, but I'm looking at it from the car here. But as you can see, like, this whole building is pretty much what it looks like everywhere. Just a bunch of brown walls and then a couple numbers on the corner of the building. This is like the epitome of every business we've done so far. It's interesting because most places get a lot of walk-in traffic, and so they don't spend a lot of time with their online marketing, and I think these guys are probably the complete opposite of everything that we've done, which I would probably guess 99.9% of their business is from online traffic, their website, the Facebook followers that they do have, but mostly their websites. If you Google Volkswagen parts anywhere, these guys are coming up, so they have good reach that way. But yeah, anyway, so it's kind of tricky to find, but we'll find a place to record this video. Really, we try to record these videos in a place that you'd recognize where we are, so that, you know, for example, in Carlsbad at a surf shop, you're going to see that, you're going to identify with it. Hopefully draw some attention to the shop owner, but nobody's coming out here to buy Volkswagen parts from this guy. They're just going to buy them online and go from there. So anyway, we'll find a spot to hit record. Alright, I just realized while I was looking back at this video for a second, these guys over here are installing solar up there. So, oh, where'd he go? Shoot, I was just gonna try to capture him in the video here. There's a guy who's up here somewhere with a long rope. Yeah, you can see it right there. I think that's his rope. Anyway, he's hoisting up solar panels on the roof of this commercial building. It's probably like 30 feet, I would say. I think from like here to here is like 10, that's probably 20, and then that's 30 feet. So he's pulling up with a rope these solar panels, which I just missed him pulling one up, but I don't think they're really qualified for this job. I've come from the commercial construction industry a long time ago, and usually those guys would have a crane or a lift or something to be bringing these things up. I can only imagine if you're going to drop a solar panel from 30 feet, it's not going to go well. So you don't want to be pulling these things up with a rope. I mean, I don't know much about installing solar yet, but that doesn't seem like the best way to do it. So I try to record these things usually pretty close to where the location is. The building's back there that we're going to be filming today. Over there, that little opening is, there's a bunch of guys on a break right now. I think it's lunch for them probably. But I'm still not 100% used to filming the people in the video. There's actually somebody just getting in their car over here too. So anyway, we're gonna shoot it from over here where there's a couple tables and kind of away from where everybody who works the location is. I don't really love filming yet in front of the store so everybody can kind of hear what I'm saying. I'm still not comfortable with that. So anyway, we're gonna do it over here. Gotta get the jitters out. I had one audience member, but they left, so that's good. They just came out of that car right there. She just got out. She's heading back to work. Okay. This is so awkward for me still. This is literally like the 180th time I've recorded something, and the 30th vlog that I've done, and I'm still not comfortable 100% in front of this camera, but we'll make the most of it. Hey guys, and welcome to show number 30. We finally made it to 30. I'm excited for that. So we are in Oceanside today, featuring that building right there. This is jbugs.com. They're a part company that sells Volkswagen parts. Cool, I just got done getting my hair cut. It's hard to see in the dark here, but I get it cut about every 3 to 4 weeks, kind of depending on how fast it grows. I like to keep the sides kind of short. And anyway, today was haircut day, so got my haircut. I'm just wrapping up the rest of the vlog today because I gotta go home and edit and get some stuff done. But we'll see how this goes. This is gonna be, again, the first one that gets published. So kind of nervous for that, just because I've been recording this so long, but no one's seen what I've put out there. So anyway, I'm gonna be doing that. Anyway, so I gotta go home and edit this vlog and put it out there. As for what else happened today, so recorded episode number 30 of my Orange Stack video. We did J-Bugs in Oceanside. That was pretty cool. Learned about what the Volkswagen part company does, and then came back, got a bunch of stuff done for that, and super noisy garbage can going by here. I think this is like the 5th time I've recorded a video in this parking lot. That guy's going by with a noisy can. My daughter got a birthday present in the mail a couple weeks ago, and it's for my parents, and they're going out of town tomorrow, so they wanted her to open it before her birthday. So we played with that. It was kind of fun. She got a old Volkswagen bus, Hot Wheels, because they know how much I like the Volkswagen bus. And anyway, they got her one of those. So we'll probably show that clip now because that was kind of fun.
Holy cow, Charlie.
So she got one of these, like I said, yesterday we opened it up on Memorial Day and didn't realize you have to charge the battery for 24 hours before you can use it. So what does every 6-year-old want to do when they get a new toy? Play with it. So they basically had to leave it in the house all day while we charged the battery for 24 hours. So finally today, the battery is done being charged and they could use it. So anyway, two little kids had fun doing that, riding up and down the street. And anyway, it's one of those toys, like, we don't have room, we live in a townhouse, it's pretty small, but it's a fun toy for a couple of years, so we'll get to have fun playing with that. Anyway, just a bunch of busy other stuff. Like I said, got my hair cut, and now I'm heading home to get emails and a bunch of other random stuff done before tomorrow. Got a busy day tomorrow too, so. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy episode number 1 officially of the show. There goes the garbage can dude again. Anyway, stay tuned for episode number 2 tomorrow. See you then. I gotta find an official way to end this vlog.